Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hey, if you can, subscribe down below. Let's get this page to 1 million. I want to give a shout out to all you guys that are watching, doing the thing. Might have been a wild flash if you're seeing the face right now and you're just going, wait a minute, wasn't he just off season? Boom! Overnight, ripped to the bone. 1 week out from the Arnold Classic, ready to do a little fun guest posing. Hey, side note, before we talk about what happened today in the cluster of training partners and when you're at this situation, but before that, I'm doing power bodybuilding, but with the nutrition of a crazy man slicing and dicing. So it really is fun keeping that strength, but also trying to enhance the strength. As you guys know, when you diet down, it's a hard thing to do, but we're doing it. It's fun. Now that being said, training partners, when you're, it's not even just when you're dieting, but let's talk about the fact of when you are dieting, what are you looking for in a training partner? Well, one that doesn't pull back, one that doesn't handicap you, and one that doesn't slow you down. One that knows he's eating more than you, so his job is to outlift you. His job is to keep you going when you're not feeling or you're lightheaded, which happens when you're dieting as extreme as I do sometimes. But to kind of, not just, I don't need the guy, and I don't think you should require that the guy's there to hold you responsible to show up. If you're not showing up, you're a bad training partner. If that's something that you need, I don't want that. And I'm not here to talk to you about that. You should want this because it's your life. And if you need somebody else to say, hey buddy, come on to the gym, that'd be cool. That's not who I'm gonna talk to because you're always gonna be a struggle to get to the gym. You should wake up and go, man, this is my one life. I need to get to the gym. I need to do this. But while you're there, Jeffrey made a good analogy today, and I guess that would be an analogy. He said, you getting the work in or you getting the work done? And today, a couple of us was getting the work done. The others were getting the work in. And the difference there is you count each set. You count the warm-up. Because you're just like, well, you know, if I get 4 or 5 sets, cool, I can move on to the next exercise because that's what the chart says. That's what my program says. Where I'm not wanting to count each set. I'm counting the sets that matter, that I felt mattered. That, okay, today I was hoping for 4 plates, but I did 5. So what's that mean? That means 4 ain't counting. 5 is. And I'll start counting my sets when I hit that 5. And it was a serious 5 and it was hard. There's my first set. The 1, 2, 3, and 4s before that, nah, that's the guy that's just getting it in. That wants to check it off and make himself feel good, a little pat on the back. I don't need the pat on the back. So grab that training partner that's there to get the work done and there's intent to it and pushes you in the sense of, it doesn't need to be verbal. I wouldn't go with verbal. I would go with the guy that's doing it and you see that he's doing it and he's there to tussle. Like I say, I always say, get nasty, man. Get that set in that's ugly. Now I got a couple good ones. Today, Big Luke showed up. Doug's always there, you know, doing it. We had a couple people this coming week that's gonna be showing up. It's gonna be fun, so make sure to keep watching. Tony's coming in tomorrow. We got another one, Josh. Josh is always good and that light's going. So, training partners, get somebody that's there to get the work done, not to get the work in. Hopefully this helps you. Jeffrey, any kind of additional to this?
That was the main point, really.
Yeah.
Just driving that home.
It was a good analogy when you said it because I could see it from the others.
Well, yeah.
It was like,
because it hit me when I counted and I said, how has Mike only done 0 sets,
Right.
and they're already done.
Let me give you a backstory on this. I don't know if we'll throw in a couple video clips of this on this one, but when you watch the workout, was I hitting 4 and was it hitting the muscle? Sure, but I had more in the tank, regardless of how I've eaten or how I felt. And so, yeah, I think we were 45 in, and I was about to hit my first set, and everybody else was like, all right, we're going on the next exercise, we're done, have a good day. And it's like, well, okay, cool, get out of here. I'd rather you guys all leave. Just leave, if that's the approach you're doing, for me to start my first set. That's kind of, I hope you guys get that mentality, get that hunger for it. So that was just some of the big stuff today that Jeff kind of made a point of, is just like, mostly at this stage, yesterday we trained with Breon, right? And we'll get that footage up, because I want you to see what he looks like a week out from the Arnold Classic. But it's a chess match at this point. And it really is, you know, it's like that analogy or that metaphor of guys going, you're doing checkers, I'm playing chess. That's a great thing. It's a great thing to look at for you and go, wait a minute. Am I today just playing checkers, just moving from one point to the other, forward, not thinking about it, not really analyzing this, going, okay, I gotta be 5 moves ahead. I gotta be serious about this. This is my life. Now again, maybe you don't take weightlifting that serious. That's cool, because just the idea of weightlifting is for you to, in the future, be healthy. And if that's not your thing, cool. That's where the approach of anybody that I see that's successful and doesn't hurt themselves in the gym and enhances their life, they do play chess. They are 5 moves ahead. They are analyzing, they're playing it. And when you watch the Breon video, which, subscribe to the channel, so when that posts, you'll get a notification of the Mike O'Hearn and Breon workout. You'll be able to watch that and watch his point of view on this. And again, this channel is bringing you the greatest. That's something you get here. And it's not the greatest of 20, 30 years ago, or if it is, it's the knowledge they had so they could get to the very tip top of the world of health and fitness. But it's a lot of the guys like Robbie or Breon that's still doing it decades later. So great stuff here. We're off to the Arnold in a week. Stay with us. Get on Power Bodybuilding. Do this along with me, and clean up the diet. Let's get this check-in on the Titan crew. And what we'll do today, Jeff, is we'll put in a check-in for you guys to get in over the weekend here in the Titan crew over on my page. And the Titan crew is free to everybody that subscribes to the Power Bodybuilding. So get on the plan, get in there, put your check-ins down. Let's rock and roll. Let's get you going. And let's take 2024 and get the very best out of you, because you're like me and you take your life serious and your health serious and your training serious. So let's rock and roll, guys. 1 week, Arnold Classic.